Okay, we're back. Where we did the witch song last time. Actually, the lighting effects are way better now. That's actually interesting that updating the other PC that broke and having to reinstall everything has made all of the visual effects way better. And there's a flying witch. Okay, right, so we've got a lot of the puzzly things that we need. So I don't think there's a lot left. We've got quite a few guns, which is even more of a reason why I think that we're probably really near the end. And everyone, Donald fell in and everyone laughed and everyone celebrated because Donald Duck fell in and died. Okay, but there's another way that we come back through after the other levels that way. I can see. There's no more secret glowies that direction. Okay, I don't think I was better go in this. Trying to remember the way. Okay, it's definitely darker. Which is definitely making it a lot harder to see those things. So, you know, the next levels I'm probably going to prove challenging. Challenging. Okay. Murder is forbidden inside of here. There is a specific button that I press to interact with things. I forget the controls. Well, I've pressed everything because inside here, murder is forbidden is what I'm going to guess. You know, we're going to have to rearrange the masks, aren't we? And we'll figure out the controls as we go. Shooting water and bullets, the ball bearings, that thing, aren't we? To make sure that they all die. There's a witch. There's a witch. I know that's not how the song goes, but it's the witch song, the only song that we have solved. But I do feel like maybe we skipped part of level 1 with an accidental glitch, and, you know, maybe I just missed something on level 2. It's only been a week since I played this, but I remembering the controls is challenging. What I do know is we need to shoot all of those things, but I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Interested that it's taking so long to load. We need to shoot the ball bearings at all the statues we can see before they crack open. There's probably going to be... Wow, it is so laggy out here. Why is it so laggy out here? Probably going to be something waiting for us out here at one point, isn't there? I'm not pressing Q. Her neck looks very broken. Okay, we'll go round the rocks to get to the light. Something, the rock to celestial soul. There's some sort of light over in that direction. Okay, won't let me go in that direction. But again, it's probably one that we've already been to, right? The infinite blackness that is coming to eat us. Yes, I saw through it because there's a shining light at the end of the tunnel. There's something lurking in the shadows, isn't there? These lights, I wonder if there are side things that we can find out here. But maybe not. Maybe we should just stay on the beaten track. Well, I thought that the stereo looked a bit like a bug thing. You know, if they're talking about the mind playing tricks on you. It's like a little insect guy. A birth and death of stars. Let's not run into that rock. Holding tight. The ground's very uneven over here. We'll face whatever lurks in the cosmic shadow. That was very bright! I was gonna go up that path and then all of a sudden it became sunlight and it's like, no, I'll go this way. I will go this way. Oh, I wonder, maybe we are coming down different ends of... Oh my god, like, why is it so laggy today? What happened? Have they updated it? Literally, I have not changed the game settings. All that has changed is my streaming PC, which is a different thing. And I don't know. Like, I can picture why it would look different on the monitor to me. I can't see how it would affect the processing of a game. You know, how it would make it more laggy all of a sudden. That I can't comprehend. Like, there's somehow, sometimes, it does turn on the LED light fan of the other PC by turning on the one PC, which makes no sense because they're not connected via the power. The only thing that connects them is the HD 60. So there would have to be some sort of power throughput that is going between them that causes that. That was just water. We need to put a ball bearing in. Okay, we're a bit floaty, but we remember the controls. Okay, and then this lets us sense around, which is what we need. Okay, I mean, that path looks like it goes a bit further. And then that lets us see these symbols and things that we can't normally see. To Golden Boy! To say goodbye to who he was before and to say hello to Golden Boy. I mean, these boys be glowing. They glow a bit. I wouldn't necessarily call them golden, but they glow. I don't know about that. I reckon some of these have hit.
I might be wrong, but I think I see a triceratops.
Welcome to Dino Land.
Why is he so creepy now? Ooh. There's my duck, which is on a weird button to be a duck. Quack. I see a chair. I see a glowing light. I see some sort of lizard mouth. I don't see a triceratops. I don't know what she's seeing, but I don't see a triceratops. I mean, we all know why he's being creepy. Steam. I know that's not the Valve logo, but... Okay. That leads down. Oh! I see the Triceratops now. It's upside down. Yeah, I see it. Okay. I didn't... You definitely couldn't see it from that angle, but... From this angle, sure, I see it. Okay. This chair is what I saw first and foremost. Your chair is Everywhere. Screaming, I'm a chair. Infidelities? What do you mean? Chairs don't have infidelity. Yeah. Have they nerfed it? Or have I just shot a million of these that don't work? No. Take a swim. Take a swim. No, we're not taking a swim. I think they've nerfed it so that we can't shoot them as effectively as we used to. That's what I think happens. What? You died. No, I shot it with 800 bullets. I don't know, I'm calling some shenanigans on this one. Like, that was a shotgun spread as well. The pistol wasn't doing it, so I got the shotgun out, and the shotgun wasn't doing it. We've hit these statues with the ball bearing pellets from 800 miles away, and that's not doing it. What is? What is doing it? What is going on today? Plus, that thing was nowhere near me. Nowhere near me. I call shenanigans on that. And where did it even come from? Like, I didn't even see that. Or did it come from the one that I'd already killed? I get the game probably wants to kill you. Also, that you die is so anticlimactic. You know, at least do a Dark Souls-y sort of you died thing, like just some text saying you died. You know, even if it was a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare, I would say that's better than you died. Funny, I already killed you from further away than this. There must have been a microscopic tree branch or something that we hit there. That I missed! I shot too far to the left. Far too far to the left. So yeah, I think, unless it was this guy, it could have been that guy. But surely that aggro range to call that one from over there. A couple of seconds. It's too big a radius. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Because I did that from miles away. Must just be noises. To the woods! Because that sounded like sped up at the first bit. Or slowed down. But they are adding a lot more noises that aren't words. Gasping! Part of him sounded a bit like Scooby-Doo's friend, Shaggy. when he was saying the first bit. I guess there's nothing out here in the darkness. Just an extra light. Okay, well I had to go check it out. We had to look. Right, so it's extra dark in here. To the Triceratops we go.
It's too dark.
Is it? Am I not supposed to go that way? Or does it not recognize that it's not too dark? The noise has gotten very creepy. But it's not too dark. Too dark, too late. Right, we're listening in to see if we can't find some signals. And then, like, surely we can't miss at this range. Even though you can't see our gun. Okay, I mean, this is the guy that we tried to shoot before, but it was saying, like, no, you can't. He's too far away. That made the bass tones come out. Boom. Boom. My friend?
They died in the fire.
The fire that George started.
That's
Started.
the one.
How did George feel about that? What did he do?
He cracked open their skulls and put their faces on the wall in the office.
Why didn't you tell me before?
It wasn't like him. I didn't want to give you a false impression of George.
But why would he do such a thing?
I think he felt lonely. They comforted him.
No, I mean, why would he set the whole thing on fire?
I don't know.
Cracked their skulls open and put their faces on the wall. As you do. I mean, we already saw all those faces of all the people. We should have known that. But also, like, they were contaminated if he did them like that, right? So he was just saving them. But then he became contaminated himself. All the while contaminated by the guy that's creeping in his ear like the guy that's creeping in our ear. Can't get to that. We haven't seen any loot boxes this entire time, actually. This is quite far into the level to not get a single bit of loot, isn't it? Windmill? Hang on. Did that guy get bigger, or did someone actually move over there? Wait, this, surely we can thread the needle and it'll hit it. It's distant still. I know that we had a shot on him, but I kind of don't want to shoot between the railway tracks, because I feel like... the game would say no. I don't know. I think the first one felt like it should have hit. But I'll take it. It's not like we've got a shortage of materials. Though we have wasted a load now. We're not short on them. We'll find things in other rotations. Haha. Was everywhere. Screaming infidelities. Apparently. It seems like that really is the fitting theme. There's got to be a statue that I've missed out here, hasn't there? We haven't seen any paintings yet either. We need to find paintings. Radio. Okay, this is today's radio song. That should normally mean that there's a painting. What am I missing? Okay. I mean, I get we're probably supposed to follow the woods around. There's a guy hiding. But, you know, do we necessarily follow the lights around? Or do we go off the beaten track hunting? Something in the ceiling? Okay. I mean, there are plenty of lights. We'll just bob and weave between them. But what about the lights in the corner back there? Okay, there's 3 in this one. Hold him. There's 4 pictures to find. Well, yes, with a tree root? Sandwich? Dragged him. Okay, the tree root dragged him. But the lights in the distance back here. What are these hiding? Nothing? No secret loot, just some distant lights? Okay. There's gotta be paintings somewhere. Can't solve this without the paintings. Okay, we've got the video footage. Aha. Is there some overworld puzzle? Like, with these things? This thing needs a lever. That's a lever shape. Find a lever and bring back to this level and put in that. Yeah, I'm stupid. Because wristwatch doesn't work whilst holding gun out. That symbol says there's a bad guy there. Watch out, he will come to life. Perhaps. Maybe that's what that symbol means. Watch out for this bad guy. Who knows? Obviously, we shouldn't waste all of our resources on accidentally clicking things. Screw you, Windows. Update. Ha ha ha. There's an update. You are streaming. No. Thank you. I would not like to restart in the middle of my stream. I've just started streaming. Oh, you would love for us to restart your PC right now, wouldn't you? No. Thank you. Okay, so we don't creep in the hole to where that guy was to get to that loot over there. We just continue linearly. He's a liar. It sounded like these are biddies and fire. But he's a liar. I mean, if you were going to come alive, you surely would have already, but No taking risks. No risk-taking barrel justice? Needlessly. Okay, this goes pretty deep. And then we've got flips and flops that the level does. I did see a guy down there. Oh no, it's just a thing on the wall. Like that symbol. Came together. What about that symbol? What's that one? Nothing interesting. Probably water! Water exists in this box. I guess whilst I'm there, I can't... Came back!
He went swimming in the lake, and then he started the fire.
Something like that.
Did something in the lake make him do it?
I'm tired of your obsession with the lake. George did it. The lake is just a lake.
It's just a lake now that you left.
Yes, but I didn't think he'd do it.
How did you survive?
I was in the lake.
He is the lake monster. Because he is the thing that came out of the lake. He is the devil. I mean, it's so obvious. It's the most obvious thing in the world that he is the lake monster. Hi, I found a painting. With a tree root. Target practice. Well, target practice might mean... Okay, well that's 4 symbols. Like, there's a hidden one in the distance you can get to. Triangle, circle, square, X. Yep. PlayStation. Nothing. Trees are sideways. Ladders are going contrarian to the way that we're going. Although that's a train track, isn't it? With a log tree on it. Where are we going? Up? Up? Uppies? I'll get that in another rotation in another life. Sure. Yep, that works. Just pick it up at a weird angle. Perfect. I mean, as long as you get it, that's all that matters. See, now I would say it's too dark. She wanted to complain when she was already in the lights. It was too dark. What are those? They are loosables. But they're on a perspective that we can't grab them from that angle. Okay, I got them. Don't worry. We're going to get them later. I guess. But I can get them now. Why collect later what you can collect today? That's what I say. Respectfully. We collected them early. That's nice and respectful, golden boy. I'm probably gonna miss the painting. Because they're gonna be very, very subtle, aren't they? Music gets intense. Like this one. I could smell a painting. With a grin.
First time you were in the lake? During the fire?
No.
He was born in the lake.
In the past too? Wasn't that a big deal? That you swam in the lake?
He was born in the lake.
Yeah, I didn't really...
They merely swam in it. That's what it is. Oh, you were there before. He was there the whole time. Oh, how was that? Weren't you allowed to swim in it? Didn't tell anyone that I was there. Yeah, that's because you existed in the lake the whole time. You are the evil entity in the lake that everyone is warning about and singing about. But our character is dense. I could smell the painting. I could feel we were due a painting and I could smell it. Why are the hitboxes on these so terrible? Like, why are the hitboxes off today? It's a bit weird. But that one, you know, almost hidden in the shadows. You can't actually see necessarily, especially when you're up close, the person's face on it. Very hidden. And they're only going to get more hidden in the dark, aren't they? Now I smell a monster that's going to eat my face. Guess not that way. How is it? Oh, it's because it's a ladder to climb. Right, okay. Yeah, we don't just walk up it. We have to transition into it being a ladder for the perspective change, but it wasn't obvious what was happening. See, what should have happened there is while you were halfway walking along it, it just turned into the ladder transition. You were climbing up it. Screaming! Suddenly we've got 3 pictures. Like, they were all so close together. Target practice? Right, so orange lights must mean paths that you've already done and have expired. Flickers up there are things that have yet to be activated. I do feel like the tracking trajectory is off today. But his axe showed him to be evil. I see that guy. I kind of want to get him prematurely, but I can't get the angle. I didn't see you. You've got no head, but now you got no body either. Now you're nothing. Now you're liberated. Truly free. There's someone in the shadows. Someone hiding back there waiting to eat your face. There's someone else out there. There's still another. A lurk? A lookalike. The thing that came out of the lake was a lookalike. Looked like a human, but he was not. He sounded like a human and was talking to us, but he is the devil. And our character is too dense to realise. But maybe too afraid of being alone. You know, like she needs this guide because she's in the darkness and she doesn't want to be alone. We're certainly not alone anymore. That's quite a few of them. Controller aim. Excuse me? I know the tree branch, but surely we can shoot through the tree branch. That was one guy with a reflection. The other light was just his reflection, huh? Okay. So I did hit whatever the thing on the left was, but the thing on the left was just his reflection. Not an entity. Okay, this level's looking a lot maybe shorter. Perhaps. It's very dark out here. Do. There's a witch! She called him! To the street he came, and then the screaming came. No. Stop walking forward, I'm drinking. Ironically, that stops analog movement. Which is nice. Okay, so... before we inevitably fall down the cliffs of doom, because it was calling us... That's not a painting, that's just a weird outcropping. And the cliffs of doom, we descend very quickly. Okay. The Stegosaurus is looking interesting from this angle. I guess we're going to go between its legs. Between the legs of a Stegosaurus. You think he saw us? No, that's a different dinosaur. That's a terrible pun as well. His voice changed. Don't listen to his voice. He's an evil demon man. Is that a person? And not a box of loot. I feel like that's the remnants of a person. Creeping through there. But it could also just be a light. But it was a person. It was a monster man. It's better to deal with him before he sees us. That's a T-Rex. That's a guy. That's two guys in one. Another guy that I did miss. And there's still yet another guy. Okay, they're really bringing out the guys. There's still more guys hiding in the distance. Perfect headshot. Come on, let me get an angle on him. Don't like that angle. Okay, good. Angle that I'm not falling off of the thing. Was there an invisible wall? Because I could have sworn that reticle was fully on him. That is on him. I even corrected to the millimeter of difference. That was on him. There's still another guy. 27 and 27. It's fine, we can afford to waste extra bullets. What we can't afford to do is miss a painting. Oh, there's gonna be a painting on a back wall, isn't there? Like, we're gonna have to have looked backwards and checked the wall after we've gone past it, aren't we? Aren't we? I can smell. You didn't turn around. You missed. Bite me? A bite to eat! There's a lot of dinosaurs to bite. I'm sorry, but these invisible blockages of like, you didn't hit of BS, because that hit him. And definitely not the trees. It wants us to get so close to this guy. Is he a plot armored guy? Is he not a guy? Is he the final boss? I mean, that was bullshit to the highest grades. I hit him from every angle plausible to shoot a guy before he activates. And had to unload 2 shotgun blasts into him. That is BS to the highest degree. I saw him, I shot him. Nah. In the woods. Oh, the woods. Splash. Backwards. By his name. She calls him by his name. Evil he was. Stupid and impossible to hit is his name. Chair. By any other name is still a chair. A rose by any other name is not necessarily a sweet. Okay. I mean, that's a different ladder. Up this one we go. Okay, picture that we've already got, but turns out you can grab things whilst on ladders. Interestingly. So, plausible to get that painting from there. Halfway up the ladder. But it wasn't our final painting. The deed was done.
People survived the fire.
Well, because they were all locked up.
Who locked them up? Thomas.
George did.
George.
And why weren't you locked up?
I was in the lake.
Where the lake? Surely she'll get the picture any day now of what's going on here. He's very clearly stating to her what happened and who he is. I know this one's not going to come alive, but there is a painting next to them. Okay. One more with 3. One more red thing with 3 in it. Is all we have to find. So the things turn orange. Scream. So the paintings were all right next to each other, which is ironic, isn't it? Call him by his name. He did not come. But we still have to go that path, but that does make it maybe a bit easier to figure out which way you're actually meant to go. Because it turns off the other paths where they wind into each other. It turns off the other lights and turns them orange. To stop debating you. Or to minimise your confusion as to where you need to go. Killed his papa. Why did it kill his papa? How naughty. That a monster head. 24 and 25. Like, we've lost a lot of bullets. Doesn't mean it isn't. It's probably just a light, but doesn't rule it out because we've hit things and, you know, it's always the way. Aye. My reticle was on that so much. Right, up the ladder. Up the ladder. Do. So you can look around in the darkness whilst you're going up the ladder. Then we've got 4 symbols of interestingness. Don't fall back down the ladder. Not where we're trying to go. What is going on? It sort of seemed like it was glitching out because it wouldn't let me move. It's like, you're still in the ladder transition scene. No, we're not. You are, though. You don't realize it, but you are still transitioning through the ladder. Hi. I was pondering, but I can't let you become an evil demon, even if you're not yet. Eventually you will.
So
Of the
did you
devil.
know he was planning to burn everyone alive?
I didn't think he'd actually do it.
You told him to do it.
It was so out of character.
And he said that before. But less distorted. But it seems like he told him to do it. Because he is the devil. He's tempting him. Okay, so this is more lit up now. So you probably weren't meant to find the painting until now. Okay, just down endless holes. So out of character. He would never do what I told him to do. Even though he was swimming inside of me. I took him over and tempted him. No, he would never. It's so out of character. Both eye sockets, eh? What did you do to both eye sockets? Stab him in both eye sockets? Shoot him with ball bearings in both eye sockets? That would be dangerous and painful and probably blind him. Don't do that. Do not shoot someone in the face or the eye with ball bearings. You will cause them permanent injury. And you will be evil for doing so. I mean, it feels like it wants me to go between its legs. Yesterday, life was such an easy game to play. And now it's got so dark today. Because Windows broke my PC. 2. That's cheeky. She dragged him. By his name. Okay, there's one more with 2. They put both on one spot. That is the cheekiest. That is the cheekiest I have ever seen. And his name was Robert Paulson. Descending into darkness and red and climbing up with no hands, just holding our watch out. Can't climb over and get that. And what?
How do you feel about everyone dying in the fire?
They got what was coming to them.
You're saying they deserve to die?
I'm saying they tried to stop our happiness.
They tried to stop him swimming in the lake. Excuse me? Two built inside of each other? I would wonder if that's what was happening with the other guy. Maybe I did choose him. He just had 8 inside of him. All in one spot. I can't go down there and get that, huh? Maybe he was 8 statues in one. Down the hole. Propaganda? Don't listen to the raptor propaganda. These raptors, they love to scratch at their balls. That's why rappers do it, because they don't realise that they're not raptors. They're rappers. That was a terrible one, but... Okay, we're suddenly just inverting a lot of ladders all at once. Hello, where's my... Okay, so I'm meant to fall in. Fall out, and then climb up it. And then there was potentially something else down there as well. The THX cinema intro. I don't feel like that achieved a lot.
How did they try to stop your happiness?
Me and George had something they didn't have.
Swimming in the lake.
We had each other.
Were you in love?
Okay, that's the end of that.
Doesn't like talking about it, huh? Fair enough. I mean, you know, unfortunate breakups and all that, they can be painful. Can understand why someone might not want to talk about it, but you know, he wanted his soul. That's all. He, you know, just to be his soulmate. He wanted to absorb his soul and eat it. The perfectly normal thing for lovers, right? Right?
Okay, Lee. It's none of my business. I'm sorry if I made you upset.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. God damn it. Lee, I know someone who you would get on very well with. I know someone who you would get on very well with. Yeah, they're just like, okie dokie. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that really is a great answer. Like, I know that means you're avoiding talking about it. Okie dokie. You know, you think you're so subtle, just like, okie dokie. It's like very passive aggressive stuff. Very. And you think, I don't know what you meant by okie dokie. Okay. Okie dokie. Like, okay. Right, let's carry on down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. Infinity lever. The lever you can collect from here. Lever? The left and right. I mean, if you don't want to eat my soul too much. That sounded like an injured Tim. Okay, come to the window. There we go. I might not have been able to get to you, but if you can't come through that window, I'll take advantage of that. Thank you very much. I might not have been able to pre-fire you, but I can tease you still. I mean, there probably were opportunities from the distance. I did see these ones, but I was like, I'll get better opportunities. No, maybe it wanted me to go for the stupidly hard angle shots. That's very interesting that those lights didn't actually come on until I opened that chest. Does some chests open lights? Lights to other chests. Lights to a... It's a trap! Ooh. Fell off! His dick fell off. Toy train! We're getting all the toy trains, whatever they're for. That was not lit up until, you know, just then, so we wouldn't have necessarily got it. So maybe some loot crates that don't seem to have anything light up other lights or something. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we want to go there. Which is ironic because there's another light path going the other way. It's a witch. Into the street she came! He saw, he turned off the lights to the other path that we had. Maybe I should have gone and seen what was out here. Because it's too late now. Because the darkness is coming for us if we do that. It's never true. There may have been something good back there. Because there were lights going to another way. But whatever it is, we can't get it. Because we've beat the level. We didn't need it. Whatever it was. Okay, but we got the song. We got the song. And it was a song. It was a song. And a loading screen of doom. And some adverts. We are not installing Windows, new features and apps. This one could take a little longer than the other updates. Not now, select the regular. Restart tonight, and we'll do it overnight. Or you could just not do it. We could just not break my computer Windows. That would be nicest.
Come in, Jake. Are you there? Yeah. He's not here. There's an entrance into some kind of stone house. I could take a peek in there to see if he's got stuck somewhere.
He's got stuck.
Don't worry. It'll go fast. I'll just pop my head in. Okay, yeah, I'll be back. All good. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Okay, so I don't remember what the pin code to the landing pad was that we got told in the first number sequence. Hopefully we don't need to remember that now. But when we eventually get back up there. Because that would be bad. Yes, it was a long time ago now. Not just hours in the game, but a whole week literally since then, and I didn't memorize it. I did not. So hopefully we don't need that. Bum 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 This is a long loading screen, come on. So I set the ads to go whilst it was a long loading screen. I should have waited till after the cutscene then done it. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So the light doesn't seem too bad, you know, actually, considering that my PC has been doing things darker. The light's been okay today. The dark parts are very dark, but I could see in the lighty bits. I did need to turn it up. I did not. Do 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 do. Come on, low. I wanna play the game today. We're gonna finish it, and if it ever loads. On your way out to Longsfall. Okay. She called him by his name. She called him by his name? I mean, this is shouting, but it doesn't look like her,
Called him
perhaps.
by his name. Called him by his name.
Into the streets he came. Into the streets he came.
To the street he came. To the street he came.
The tree root she had him grasping. Okay, she dragged him into the woods.
Dragged him to the woods. With a tree root she had him gasping.
The witch? Is it all the witch? And then another long loading screen because we finished the song. You know, because that's important that we reload this whole area because we beat the song. Very important. For subtle reasons you will not understand. It's very important, the differences that it makes from having completed the song. Very, very, very important differences that have clearly happened. To sleep! Mad night. A nod! Ooh. We can do it number 10. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We haven't been solving these. Like, we've got some things that we should have solved. Did you meet her? See that face again? Did she say, I hope I'll never see that face again? Did she say? Yes, I did. She gave me a nod. And what? And what did she say? Yes, I did. Okay, freezing my blood seems like one of the hardest ones to place. Freezing my blood. She gave me a nod. What did she say? Yes, I did. Meet her. I hope I'll never see that face again. Did you meet her? Yes, I did. And what did she say? Freezing me like blood. She gave me a nod. I hope I'll never see that face again was at the bottom. What did she say? Yes, I did. She gave me a nod. Did you meet her? She gave me a nod, and what did she say? Yes, I did.
Did you meet her? Yes, I did. And what did she say? She gave me a nod, freezing my blood. I hope I'll never see that face again.
Okay. But we didn't finish 4 either. My friend took a swim. Came back with a grin. Killed his papa. Deed of the devil. His voice was the same. With a grin, killed his papa. But his acts were the deeds of the devil. A friend took a swim, came back. His voice was the same. With a grin, killed his papa. But his acts were the deeds of the devil. A friend took a swim. His voice came back. Was the same. Was the same just doesn't fit anywhere. The deeds of the devil. Right, let's place the deeds. Okay, his acts were the deeds of the devil. Killed his papa with a grin. His voice came back. My friend took a swim. My friend killed his papa, took a swim, came back, his voice with a grin. Hello,
Oh,
hello.
I'm sure Mac Higgum and their raid had a delightful time tumbling into this void of mediocrity. And no, there's no cake here. There
Okay.
never was. It was a lie. But you already knew that, didn't you? Enjoy the endless darkness and the hollow promises.
The endless darkness, because this is a very dark game. GLaDOS knows too much. As for the empty promises, I don't know about that. But hello, MC Agam. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Very, very much appreciated. Welcome, raiders. How are you? How's your day going? You have discovered one of the rare secret triggers that half of no one knows about. Apparently, it doesn't necessarily entirely work, but, you know, it sort of works. Because sometimes there's some extra bits that it just doesn't do. But hello, and I appreciate the raid. What were you up to? How was your day? What were you doing? MC Agam. EA Sports Fantasy Football Live Draft Data Tracker. Interesting. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hopefully we're all having a good time. I'm trying to figure out this song, and it's a mess. We need to put the lyrics in order. Right, let's just start with my friends. Where does my friend go? My friend does go there. Killed his papa. Where does that go? We're essentially giving up at this point. Okay, my friend took a swim. It's the same. With the grin, does with the grin go there? With the grin does go there. Killed his papa. His voice came back. But his acts were the deeds of the devil. How is this not completed?
My friend
There we go.
came back with a grin and killed his papa. His
See, it doesn't say the and
words,
part.
actions,
This has been cheeky. There were ands and words that were not being revealed to us. There were words that it wasn't revealing to us. Have I got any more completed ones? Bom 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 bom. If there are any messages that I can't see, Twitch is probably eating them again, because I can't see any messages. So I apologise if anyone has said anything. I am not seeing any notifications, so, you know, if you've typed anything and Twitch is eating it, I apologise, because I can't see anything. What does? What does what? Okay, there are no monsters in this world, so I'm free to look around without being eaten by random monsters. And then there are some sounds and things that we need to collect. We're playing a spooky game today. It's a loved one. And, like, these things end up being song lyrics. But we're hunting all of the spirits and everything. At my side. We might just be able to get another song to try and complete. We do. Number 12. So now we've got another one to try and complete. What does she want? Who is she? It has the body of a stranger, but the thoughts of my wife is by a lookalike by my side. A lookalike is by my side. See, now that would have made sense to me. What does she want? Who is she? It has the body of a stranger, but the thoughts of my wife. A lookalike is by my side. But maybe it begins with a lookalike is by my side. A lookalike is by my side. What does she want? Who is she? She's got the body of a stranger, but the thoughts of my wife. Damn it. That would have fitted. That would have been too good. Okay, so it does start off with look like it's by my side. What does she want? Oh, it's probably who is she? What does she want? Or who is she goes at the end? Who is she? Goes there. A lookalike is by my side. Who is she? What does she want? Goes at the end. A lookalike is by my side. It has the body of a stranger, but the thoughts of my wife. Who is she? What does she want? What does she want? Who is she? No. That would have made too much sense. What does she want? Who is she? It has the body of a stranger. It has the body of my wife, but the thoughts of a stranger. Close enough.
A lookalike is by my side.
Makes a bit more sense that way.
Thoughts of a stranger. Who is she? What does she want?
Bum, 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 bum. But hopefully you all had a good time over at MC Gums, and hopefully you are all having a good time over here. Whilst I try to solve ridiculous lyrical puzzles. And find cursed noises and sounds, who he was, as we explore the darkness. There's something down there, but I can't get down there. Look around for all of the bits and bobs. Okay, and then we need to run through a whole bunch of these twisty-turvy curvy worlds to find our way back to the beginning. Not up here. Yeah, up here. Okay. Can tell I've been up here a few times. Because we've got used to the layouts. Now, absolutely, they're probably going to start putting monsters in this overworld. And catch me out. Because I'm so used to there not being monsters here, and then suddenly there's going to be a monster here. Possessed, chained, look-alike. Okay, we're getting some extra things. He's gonna come alive as well at some point. Can guarantee it. Okay, you're just in time for the cursed radio noises. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Dum. Dum dum. Rainmaker also gave me a raid message. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Because the Rainmaker bot has not done anything forever. That's very interesting that the Rainmaker bot is suddenly, yeah, making itself known. Yeah, there's a few triggers for all sorts of people, like quite a few of the Sings VIPs, and also special things for other people. But when people change their usernames, it breaks it all and they don't work anymore. So I'm not going to constantly change when one person keeps changing their username. Okay. Now we need to find our way in the cursed darkness. The cosmic entities. The voice of the darkness. Nice Guy Radio? Don't trust Nice Guy Radio. Is that a big wall? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, not into the dark wall that we could see through briefly until there was suddenly a wall in our face. Fragments of what? Puzzles. No, you're just a radio on a bike. Existence is futile. A lingering shadows. Stardust with the menopause? I know, said metaphors. There's something behind the curtains. Whose is it then? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I wonder if the GLaDOS trigger knows based on what I've put the stream title as. That's actually clever if that is the case. Because then it was like the darkness from my stream title. And it knew too much. Okay, the interwoven... This is where we went up the first one, isn't it? But we're going up a different railway this time. To the lungs fight. Where we're going to keep exploring the void and the darkness. Bum bum bum. Did you have any good NFL picks, if you're still here? Is my mic on? I'm going to have to unmute, aren't I, to hear. Yes, it is working. Bum 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 bum. Da-da-da-da. But, you know, maybe you had to rush and go to sleep, and so that's all good. But I do appreciate the lurk and the raid nonetheless. Do-do-do. Bottom. Darkness is here. Darkness has come for us all, and we're going to find out more about the monsters we explore. We are getting quite late into the game, so, you know, spoilers from this point on for anyone that might be interested in this. Definitely some spoilers. Because we're going to learn more and more. And we've figured out quite a bit as well already. Okay, we've began in the upside down. The grass is on the ceiling. The tree's going the wrong way. So that's always a good sign, isn't it? When you start off your day in the upside down world. Always a good sign. Let's try not to fall off. And then there's all these monsters that if I don't shoot them, they'll come and eat us. But I do want this painting on the wall. I'm just going to come and collect this painting. It's a cock! It's a rooster! Okay. Good start. I'm actually supposed to have gone this way. I am, aren't I? Okay, good. I thought I was exploring a different direction, and that was off the beaten track. But you'll all end up.
Last question.
One last.
Did you plan it together?
Yes.
Fire?
He told him to do it.
So why did you tell me it was George's idea?
Because I wanted you to like me.
Because he wants us to be his new George and help him off the planet. The demon water that he is. Excuse me? That hit you. Controller aim. Come on. There we go. It won't let me initially. I'm going to take a different angle to get around invisible walls. It's the Statue of Liberty! Damn you, you damn dirty apes. No, it's water that recreated it. It's not the planet of the apes. We were on it all along. No, this is Mars. This isn't Earth. Are you sure? How can you know? This is definitely an alien planet. That's what the game told us. No. It was Earth all along, just in the lake, under the water. It's not going to let me get an angle on this guy back here, is it? I'm going to have to... And I see that sneaky one back there as well. It's not going to let me get an angle to shoot at them, is it? Maybe it might let me shoot you through these bars. I need to get the greatest... If it was gonna... Okay, this is definitely past the bars. The hitbox is... teased by the hitboxes. Okay, this one I can definitely get. I think the hitbox is on the scenery, causing some issues here. I'm also not allowed to stand on that. Right, we wasted so many bullets on that. But they should have hit. These hitboxes, it must just be an invisible plane and not a shootable through wall. I'm not allowed in there to get that. Someone says you can shoot through a bar, you can shoot through a bar. Someone says you can't because it's the wall. Ah, tough luck. You'll have to go the long way around and shoot him. Okay, is it posing in thoughts or is it just leaning against a rock? Is it liberty or is it the statue of emancipation? Of not liberty. These camps are set up the same everywhere. She seems a bit sadder and not liberated. But here we have to hunt noises in the sound. Crying out. Then play them in the right direction and the right speeds. Her dying. And then at the end we make them into a song. She dying. Okay, we're going down into the abyss. Nothing down there. Oh, hi. Fancy meeting you in a dark alley. Everywhere is dark alleys in this game. You didn't load a ball bearing even though I clicked the button? I'm sure we got plenty of resources. But it doesn't matter, but it's still a bit annoying when it tricks me. Does that say taps? Coast. Has two sides? That sounded like coast. Coast. What I heard. Invisible walls. This level is all about the dirty invisible walls. Okay. It's lit up as though this should be a way, but maybe not. Hi. I see you. Hiding in the distance. Your empty wall. Perfect. Line him up and then change your angle and then don't line him up. Yep, that's how you do it. I saw you as well. Your empty wall. They would probably attack me through coming through here if I hadn't have pre-killed that guy. Just why I did that. Painting! We'll come to it, but I see you painting. Okay. Now there's surely no invisible walls. Had to say it, didn't you? Surely there's no invisible walls stopping us from shooting him from down here. Kind of don't like that it's stopping me from shooting them where I should be able to. Like, I've clearly got line of sight on them. And the game says, nah. Invisible wall. Eat that. Okay, we've lost so many resources because of invisible walls. Like, a lot of resources. Okay. Distance, not a problem. Invisible walls, yeah. Good here. His ear fell off. We got some sort of stamping machine. Now she looks like she's eating something. Climb into. Like, almost deep-throating it. Like, that's a suspicious angle for that Shadow. She's definitely doing something sus at this angle. Definitely doing something sus. Okay, so the screaming painting that isn't the scream. Not too dark. Yeah. Water. They hit them all on top of each other again. Okay, we stop that on a cursed moment. Aye.
Why did George die?
The other
Sometimes people die.
You
is
said he
strong.
stopped eating.
Yeah,
Did he suffer from a bad conscience?
he suffered from a lot of things. He thought death would release him.
But it didn't.
There's no release.
Hidden ladder. I see. Hang on. What was that? There was a thing. There's a thing there briefly that I can interact with. Is there a painting there? I'll leave it. Because we've got to get it from a different angle. But there was something there. Hi. Get off the ladder so that I can finish. Bum 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 bum. It's not too dark. It stood in the light.
What made
In the
you start
lake?
Fire?
It was us or them.
And now it's only you.
And you.
And you, and you, and you, and I'm running out of bullets. But don't tease me anymore, game. Damn it, there's another guy. Lost all our bullets to it being cheesy. I've got the screen, right? We've definitely got it now. And you, and you. The world rotates. We rotate with it. Okay, he actually dies. There were just two of them. It wasn't that it was an invisible wall stopping us. There was just... Oh my god, there's so many of them. After ate all my bullets and resources. Better not miss. There's a load. And we've only got 6 bullets left. After having 30. Hi. I mean, if he was going to come alive, he would already be alive, but... I'm not risking it. Well, I didn't see him. Untrue. Untrue rumors. 5 bullets. Got 24 bottles of water though. So if it comes down to it, we aren't dead. His skin. Could tear off his skin. I mean, we could have literally just skipped that, but then we wouldn't have got the sounds. Because I jumped over the wall and skipped it. Anyone else? Painting. Painting.
It's too dark.
Fine, I'll do the puzzle first. Tie her? Tie her. Will Phil? Death. And then there's a painting of the devil. This is a very interesting set of items. The devil, a cock, and something else. Okay. And a penis. Hidden behind the devil. Interesting. Not a painting. Oh, where's the ladder? There's the ladder. Okay, that was a weird transition because it was just utter darkness. Had to embrace that it was the only way to go. Give a nod. A nod. I need some more loot, game. I need loot. Shotgun. That's perfect. Right. I didn't mean to put a marble in it. What I meant to do was try to reload it. Okay. I mean, we've got only a few marbles left. Be a big old box of marbles. I need this to be a big old box of marbles. There's a couple. This guy probably isn't going to come alive. But when we get given marbles, you make statues break. Life gives you marbles, you break statues with them. Life gives you lemonades, you make... The lemonades burn things. Apparently. You make fire. You burn with that lemonade. You don't make lemonade, you burn everything. Okay, that will activate the next path. Which is why I'm gonna go the long way round and look for the loot. Because we need loot. There's probably a toy train or something hiding back here, right? Deserves to die. Because you should always follow the lights. There's sparkling over there. I saw it. Okay. I mean, even though this did literally lead there. But literally, it just walks straight here. I think they've just put the lights too close together and you weren't meant to go that straight path. Nissan. Muddy? Beep. Snail. Where's? The devil wears Prada. The same skin. That didn't exactly light our way forward, did it? There we go. Where's the... It's very dark. In the actual darkness, she doesn't complain about the dark, but in the light, she goes, nah, it's too dark. I'm stood on a light, it's too dark.
It was never
By
about
the
the
sun.
lake. It was about the two of you.
Do you want to know a secret?
Okay.
He is the lake.
There is no George.
What do you mean?
There is no George. Only you and me.
I could never replace George.
So why did he leave me?
I don't know.
Did I strangle him under a tree?
What?
Did I watch his face turn blue?
You tell me. Did you strangle him?
Why don't you ask him?
You know I
He's the
can't.
corpse.
The office is too crowded. Why did you do it?
You sound just like Sam.
As his chests. Oh, we get to do the Donald Duck one. Donald fell in. His skin fell off. As his chest opens up. And after a couple of seconds, and everyone could hear him scream. Donald fell in! His skin fell off, and after a couple of seconds, his chest opens up, and everyone could hear his scream. Okay, I mean, his chest opened up, Donald fell in, and after a few seconds... Donald fell in. As his chest opens up. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna see where his chest opens up. As his chest opens up. Donald fell in. And everyone could hear him scream. And after a few seconds, his skin fell off as his chest opens up. His skin? His skin fell off. And after a couple of seconds, his skin fell off. Donald fell in. His scream as his chest opens up. And everyone could hear him scream. And after a couple of seconds,
Donald fell in, and after a couple of seconds, his skin fell off, and everyone could hear his scream as his chest opened up.
and he regretted that he didn't heal anyone in the life that he had before. Okay, so we haven't got any more completable ones, But they're all very close. I mean, he should have healed others, then he could be healed himself, right? Healer heals others so that he can then himself be healed in turn. Instead, he heals himself only. And then he falls in and his skin falls off, and everyone hears him scream as his chest falls off. His skin falls off and his chest opens up. I knew I could smell a monster. I could smell it. I was like, there's a monster here. Where is it? Crack. I could smell you hiding behind that. There's another one. But I see him. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and then blast this one in the face. Any more secret loot? Approved by Sam, not Satan. Approved by Sam. I'm smelling secret loot. We've already seen that painting. We don't need to see it again. He's foolish. Did you hear? We got did you hear? That's not it. The slow one inside of Did You Hear? Arms back. They're hiding them inside of each other again. And of course you missed it, because it was, you played it through fast. You don't hear the slow motion one inside of a sped up one. At all. A lake. Eats our face. It's a ladder. The transition ladder. At least it's literally in the light this time, and not in the darkness. Like last time. You know, when the lights in the ladder don't work. Filter filled. Filled with dirt. No one wants their Brita filter filled with dirt. $14. How we have fallen. Also, I'm clicking the load the button, and it's not loading the ball bearing in half the time. Like, I had to press that 8 times before it actually loaded the ball bearing into it. There's got to be a painting. There's got to be a sneaky painting. Been too long. We've got to have missed a painting. One of them's behind the ladder, isn't it? Around. That's a thing that we can solve. Bum 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 bum. We'll wrap around your sleeping heads. Where's the sleeping heads? Your resting heads. It's time Close your eyes. It's time to sleep. Climb into your bed. Soon the night. Time to sleep. Around your resting head. Soon the night will wrap its wings around your sleeping head. Close your eyes, it's time to sleep. Climb into your bed. Soon the night will wrap your wings around your resting head. Maybe the whole paragraph needs to go first. Okay, so no, that paragraph does go at the end. Climb into your bed. Close your eyes, it's time to sleep. It's time to sleep. That's kind of what I had, wasn't it? What did I do wrong?
Soon the night will wrap its wings around your resting head.
I must have dyslexic that and thought that I had that or something. I don't know. Because that's what I thought I already put. Thanks for that invisible wall. Yeah. Brilliant. I guess I need to solve this puzzle before the invisible wall will vanish. Of course. Can't shoot that guy yet. Because you haven't listened to the radio. The rooster! Upon her meeting, the rooster. Let me guess, I can shoot you now. Okay, now we surely can't miss at this range. There must have been an invisible wall or something there, which is silly, because he was already visible. Don't light him up if we can't shoot him because there's an invisible wall. This place is safe. I don't think it is. If someone says this place is safe, it's never true. Because if it wants to, it'll kill you in the dark. There's something around. And it has no heart. It stands for nothing and it has no heart. I mean, that makes sense. If someone says this place is safe, it's never true, because if it wants to, it'll kill you in the dark. There's something around in the dark. It stands for nothing and has no heart. That seems to make sense to me. Okay. There's something around in the dark. It stands... Sometimes I wish you would just swap the things one by one. That's probably how I dyslexic the other things. There's something around, it stands in the dark. If someone says this place is safe, it's never true. Because if it wants to, it'll kill you for nothing and has no heart. It'll kill you too for nothing. Something around, it stands in the dark. If someone says this place is safe, it's never true. Because if it wants to, it'll kill you too. It has no heart.
Something wrong. It stands in the dark and has no heart. If someone says this place is safe, it's never true. Because if it wants to, it'll kill you too.
For nothing. Because it's the darkness. And everywhere is darkness around here. There's something in the darkness that'll kill you. It's everything. It's a pyramid. 8 bullets left. Perfect. I mean, we're killing all of these things. They're definitely not going to be eating and killing us. Good. Surface. Okay. I need more marbles. We don't have enough of them. 3?
Yes. Its name.
Its name. Okay, one more picture. They're convicted. Rosniak. Shinesville. Okay. Painting, painting, painting. Painting. Cursed. One is cursed. The other is not. Painting that we saw before was on the other side of a door by a ladder, wasn't it? Why are you climbing this ladder so weirdly? This is an interesting 360 spin. This doesn't look like we're on the right perspective. I'll take it. I see you hiding back there. Surely I can shoot through this and it not be an invisible barrier. That looks set up to be allowed to shoot through that. This level doesn't seem as well coded as some of the others. I do see that guy over there. Dark Tortilla? Talk to. Now surely this definitely doesn't miss. Good. Okay. I want to take care of them beforehand, but at the same time it's probably not going to let me. We've definitely missed a painting, haven't we? Okay. I feel like I can get that angle. Good. And again, this one should surely get him without hitting any invisible walls. We line it up. Good, it did. Okay, good. Don't forget. And don't forget to say goodbye. One for a can, a marble, 2 for a can, 3 for a bite, a marble, a bite to Golden Boy, a can to Golden Boy, a nod. Give a nod to Golden Boy. 1 for a marble. Yeah, but it could be a can instead. Or 1 could be for a bite. And little nibble. 2 for a bite. Okay, so 1 for a marble, 2 for a bite, 3 for a can.
Give a nod, golden boy. 1 for a marble, 2 for a bite, 3 for a can.
Why do you want
And don't forget to say goodbye.
We want a marble to shoot the things. I shot golden boy. He's not going to give us anything. 2 for a canister. We've got plenty of canisters. I'd rather have some marbles. 2 for a bite. Or 1 for a bite. I don't know. This isn't a vampire game. We're not nibbling anyone. I want marbles and canisters. Well, we've got plenty of canisters. I just want the marbles. We haven't said goodbye. Load the shotgun. When I tell you to load the shotgun, load the shotgun. Equips the shotgun on the wheel and it never brings it out, and I had to click it 8 times. That's great. I'm sure we don't need to say anything to Golden Boy. Okay. So, some of the songs are probably not going to be completable. We've got 1 marble left. This is why we need a marble from Golden Boy. That wasn't even in his head. That was to the left of it. But I've noticed that the gun seems to pull to the right somehow. With its aiming today. Right, I see him, but I've got no marbles to deal with him. Which is why I got the shotgun out. I had to get right up on him as well. James swam. Why is she swimming? Why is she swimming in the lake? Isn't anyone telling her that you're not allowed to swim in the lake? Okay. The lights didn't necessarily seem to point this direction, but I see the flashing thing that we need. Amanda? The name of the devil. Dirt. Okay, we need a picture. We're missing a picture. Painting, where are you? Was it the devil picture that I saw earlier and I wasn't allowed, or did we get that? That's going to be bad that we've got everything but the picture. Grab the marbles. Grab the marbles. Grab the marbles. There we go.
Why
You
did
can go
you do
through
it?
the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, we're doing first names now, Juliet.
Why did you kill them all?
Why does one do anything?
Lily.
Love. What are we, 12?
He only likes hate.
Just trying to understand what happened.
When you don't have a devil, you make one up.
Look, I need you to let me into the lake. So let's try to be friends, okay?
Why you want to go into the lake all of a sudden?
Okay.
Why do you want to enter the lake? You were trying to get the spaceship to go home. You weren't trying to enter the lake. And he wants to leave with you. He wants to be inside of you and take over your body. The train. The lake. What is cursed? The lake has two sides. One is cursed. The other is strong. You'll end up in the lake filled with dirt. The train can go through the lake filled with dirt. But you'll end up in the lake. The train filled with dirt. One is scarce, the other is strong and can go through, but you'll end up in the lake. The "and you can go through" doesn't fit anywhere. And of course we've got it in the exact right spot where it needs to be. But you'll end up in the lake is going to be where it needs to be as well. Yes. One is strong, the other is cursed. I don't know, that seems right as well. The lake filled with dirt? The train goes down there. The lake has two sides. Where does filled with dirt go?
The lake has two sides.
There we go.
One is cursed and the other filled with dirt. The train is strong and can go through, but you'll end up in the lake.
Right. Of course. How could I have not seen that? Okay, let's continue exploring the darkness. Where the heck? This way? Not that dark way? This way, okay. That's our exit! Apps. But where? No, that is just the exit. Where's this painting that I missed? God damn it. One painting. Maybe it'll give us the painting when we touch the outside painting, because we had everything else. We had every other part of the song. Just missed the painting, and I bet I saw it, and I was like, I need to see that from another angle. I couldn't get it, and then I didn't get it. I bet it was on a back wall behind us through one of the gateways, because I never look backward. And that's a sneaky place to hide it, isn't it? It's like, we won't look behind you for this thing, so we'll just hide it behind you. But it's not important that we missed it. We can miss some things, it's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, sadly, long loading screen. Unfortunate. But I guess it saves us having to do the long loading screen twice, because we can't solve the song unless it throws me an extra painting. Because it did bug out with the first world as well. It changed one of them into a painting that we didn't have before. And that can happen. That certainly can happen. Bum 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 bum. Come on, loading. Don't take forever. Nobody likes forever loading screens. Nice to not have to have forever loading screen. I know it's a game about the darkness, but literal pitch black is not entertaining. It's not the most entertaining when it is pitch black darkness. Take me in, come on. Give me the song. Give me the painting. Give me the drawing. You want it. You know you want it. No, you want to just give me that painting that I definitely did see. Definitely did see it, right? And if we saw it from another angle, then it's all good. It still counts as that we saw the painting. This is different. Cutscene. Nope. Just creeping in. But what if I don't want to go into Oblivion? Too late, we're slipping down. What if I wanted to go up there and not down into the deep abyss? I didn't find the train on that level either.
Truth be told, Juliet, I have to let you go now. It was
We
a
being
lot
fired.
more fun talking to you than pretending to be someone's space buddy, but I can't have people running around my forest. You understand?
Hello? Hello?
Well, that was a weird noise. Is he in here with us? Am I stuck down this hole forever? Where's my way out? It's too dark to... Okay. I don't think I'm meant to be down. Perfect. Perfect. Don't get stuck under the scenery. No. I don't want to replay Long's fight. Oh, there's a train. We get on the train. Okay. Interesting. The train can go through. Hidden door to get onto a train that wasn't obvious whatsoever. Also, it didn't give me a painting to solve after coming out of Log 5 like normal. So maybe there's a potential that we haven't missed where to enter it to complete the song, because it didn't even put us out there. Opium. There's a chance that it could still be there. I also saw a thing in that overworld, like a sparkly thing.
Hold on a minute.
It's Earth all along!
And the water feels so good. What if I just took one quick little dip? Screw you, Jake. Screw you, Charlotte. I'm having a bath, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And that was Thomas, but then he became Lee.
That was Lee. It was the voice of Lee. I need to go back to the office to see if I can make sense of all of this.
This guy has 4 watches. And he isn't a weird demon monster like the others, but he is trying to strangle himself. And he also has no trousers on. Painting! Or a door. Clicking on it has frozen the game. It looks like a painting. I mean, there's a little bit of a witch thing burning at the bottom. And it's got barrels and things. But it could just be a interestingly burnt door as well. Either way, the game probably didn't expect me to click it without clicking the lever on the tram system, because now it has frozen the game. Like, there's a big loading thing in the top right-hand corner, but it's not doing anything. So I don't know if they expected anyone to try to go, oh, I'm going to look behind me. Oh, there's something that looks like a painting. I'll click that. And freeze the game entirely forever. Right, I'll run some ads whilst this is happening so that you don't miss any actual action. When it unfreezes, if it unfreezes, because it probably isn't going to unfreeze. And I might actually, like, Alt-Tab close the game. Alt-F4 didn't even work. Because it's not responding. And we'll reload Unsaved data may be lost. Well, I guess Alt 4 worked eventually. I didn't need to manually save, did I? Let's hope I didn't need to manually save at any point. It auto saves, right? Right. Right. It auto saves when you get to a point. Hopefully. I don't remember if I had to save it last week. Because if we had to manually save, then that's problematic, isn't it? 2 hours later than our last save. Might prove a little problematic. Okay. We'll see once it has loaded in what has happened and if we are suffering as a result. Maybe we might just be in the train. Because that would be a save area, right? It's a transition area into a new bit. Should, hopefully. Hopefully you have saved there automatically, right? Right, one would presume. But one could be very clearly mistaken. Bum bum, bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. This game has a lot of weird music. Don't know if any of the tunes match that one, but there are certainly some weird tunes. Okay, come on. Let me in. Let me do this. I did see the lever on the train that we were clearly meant to pull before turning around and trying to open the door, and it did not know what to do with us. But you know, these things happen. Surely they must figure out that these things happen. Let me in, let me play. Where are we? Okay, that's not the worst. Can jump up here, but it won't let me past invisible walls. Okay. Right, so there's nothing else. There's a door here. Interesting. Catching the train isn't necessarily the thing that we were supposed to do. Which is probably why they put a save point before that then. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Yesterday. He built me a machine that you can talk to, but all they do is hum the stars with he's a handyman. The stars with. I mean, he's a handyman. Yesterday you built me a machine that you can talk to. The stars with. But all they do is hum.
Yesterday you built me a machine that you can talk
To talk to the stars.
All they do is hum.
Of course, that you can talk to the stars with. But all they do is hum. Okay, so the train must be a different exit. Or is this just to collect loot? Because I feel like this would loop back to the other bit. Isolation? Alien isolation? Isolation. Untrue rumors are spreading about the past. Only stories approved by Sam are allowed. In the monastery, untrue rumors spreading about the past. Only stories allowed by Sam. And it is not allowed. Where does this fit? Is not allowed. In the monastery. Isolation in the monastery. Punishment by isolation is not allowed. Untrue rumors spreading about the past is not allowed. Only stories approved by Sam are allowed. Punishment by isolation in the monastery. Okay, what am I missing? Spreading untrue rumors about the past.
Rumors about the past is not allowed. Only stories approved by Sam are allowed. Punishment by isolation in the monastery.
It was isolation in the monastery by Sam with the Monopoly set. Even though it's Cluedo, he killed them with the Monopoly set. He smashed them over the head with it because you'd never suspect it. Sam, I told you to find it. There's a second layer there. It's still a second world. Don't tell isn't gone. Sam, I told you to find it. There's a second layer there. It's still there. A second world. Don't tell. But the sun don't tell. And he's trying. And he's trying there. And he's trying to find it. Don't tell. Don't tell. It's still there. But the sun isn't gone. There's a second world, a second layer. Sam, I told you! A second world, a second layer. Don't tell. But the sun isn't gone, it's still there and he's trying to find it.
There's a second layer, a second world. Don't tell Sam I told you, but the sun...
Oh, don't tell Sam.
It's still there, and he's trying to find it.
Well, I mean, there's the train to Second World. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Right, so there's no specific save, is there? Maybe the train was meant to be hidden as a different ending. Painting. Such a shame he's dead.
Did you hear the rooster
Maybe we can do it without the painting.
crying out its name?
Sam, I told you, but the sun isn't gone. It isn't gone. It's just darkness. It's in a second world.
The name of the
How does he not know?
The devil wears the same.
The devil wears Prada.
Chains will
I can do it without the painting.
toss back upon
That's interesting.
waiting death. Dirt and muddy water,
Okay, we can solve it without the paintings.
dying breath.
But it didn't do the weird reloading save thing because we haven't got all the paintings, but we can put them in order. Drifting away. Sam made it all up, but he's a liar and deserves to die. Drifting away. It's false about the sun. The song about the sun is false. Because of his fear of the lake, Sam made it up. He's a liar. Propaganda and deserves to die. Drifting away. Okay. False propaganda. Sam made it all up because of his fear of the lake and deserved to die drifting away. The song about the sun is false. He's a liar. It's false propaganda. He's a liar. He's a liar. The song about the sun is false propaganda. Somewhere in here. He's a liar and deserves to die. Okay. The song about the sun drifting away is false.
Drifting away is false propaganda. Sam made it all up because of his fear of the lake. He's a liar and deserves to die.
Does he deserve to die though? Does he? Okay. So there's options here. There's go round here to the beginning, and then there's the random train that had a lever to pull to go somewhere, but probably into the lake and death. Now, I don't know if it necessarily is going to save everything. Also, there might be a way of doing some other things. That's... Which song's this one? The witch song, of course. Where's the other exit? It's very easy to get lost in these winding worlds. There it is, I think. In the darkness of all things. It's very easy to get lost. Before I do that one, though... Painting? Okay, we got all the lyrics to this one. So we can solve this one, but it probably won't count.
But I remember just the same.
Don't swim in that lake.
Don't swim in that lake. Black waters felt so good.
She says it felt so good though, so why did she go in the lake even she says don't swim in it?
Speak
let me select the last one. Even though we don't have the painting.
On you and cover years of doom. Walk away from that lake.
It's weird because it seems to let us solve them even though we can't. Now I need to find my way back up. And around to the actual exit. Hear it. Don't necessarily see it. This way. This way. There we go. Okay, and then there's this one as well, but we didn't get all the things for this one, so I wonder if it'll let me solve this one as well. We're missing a lyric on this one. So I wonder if this one will let me choose it. Okay, so call your name out twice. Maybe it will. Speaking to me at volume too low. No worries. Also trying to fix my controller. It's wide open. Oh no, sorry about the controller being wide open. I apologise about that. Yeah, I was speaking earlier saying thank you for the raid and everything, and I was responding to your thing in chat about, you know, Sam saying the sun. So, you know, I had been saying things. But thank you for the raids. Hopefully you had a good day. What were you playing and what were you doing? I didn't realise your sound was down and you couldn't hear a thing. From water cold as ice. Hopefully you had a good day and I do appreciate the raids. Just trying to raid. I was playing Rocket League when I finally raided. So it was a different game to it said as well. You missed GLaDOS saying thank you for the raid as well and saying some interesting things, so you should, you know, maybe watch the VOD and see what happens. Because it was interesting what GLaDOS had to say about the raid. He mentioned darkness even though there shouldn't have been darkness, and probably confusion, which maybe there was in the end. So GLaDOS knows too much. Oh! That's interesting. If you solve the order and you haven't got the thing, they just go. It doesn't even sing the lyric. It's like you didn't get this bit. That's actually a clever touch that they did that. That's very clever. Where's the exit? There it is. Okay, let's get out of here. But I might be heading back to the train.
Let's see what I learned. A woman killed a young child and was sentenced to death by drowning in a lake. The lake was
Black water.
Terrible things happened to people who went in. There is an outer surface, which means I'm on the inside of the planet right now. That's why it's always dark here. There were stories about people getting possessed after going into the lake. The lake seems to have two surfaces in two different gravities. One side of the lake is filled with dirt. The other one is the cursed lake with black water. There's a train that can ride the train track into the ground and bring it.
And we found that train by accident.
Then I'll end up in the lake. The astronaut in the last vision had the same voice as Lee. He was the first astronaut on the planet and got possessed when he went swimming in the lake. He then lured his colleagues into the castle one by one. That means Lee is the dead astronaut in the train. He was possessed by the witch who tried.
There was a witch.
It seems to me the only way back is by driving the train into the dried up lake, but I can't risk ending up in the water on the other side. But if I manage to isolate myself from the water, I might be okay. All the astronauts' spacesuits are broken, but what about the one Adam was wearing? What if I could wear that?
Oh, we need to find his
What
spacesuit.
could it be? The witch said never to touch the bodies. What was she hiding?
We figured all that out through the songs. The last time chat on your stream because I wanted a rematch on that game. Not gonna be able to tube? Well, what? To put this controller back together, need glue. That sucks. Rematch? On what game? Last time I chatted on your stream was because I wanted a rematch on that game. I don't think we've ever played any games together, so I don't know what you'd be wanting a rematch on. Is there someone that's using my name in games or something? The game was... The game was... I don't remember. I don't think we've ever played a game together. I don't play Rocket League, so it certainly wasn't Rocket League. Okay. Maybe I can start putting these together. The thing where you can guess things. Like this, you mean. Jackbox! Oh, right, I see. Yeah, you probably did come during a Jackbox, and I might not have noticed or realised which one was you. Yeah, you could have very easily been someone in the Jackbox things and do it. You need to join the Discord. Get on the Discord, and yeah, if you want a rematch on Jackbox, you're more than welcome. We will arrange something, and you can get in the voice call, and yeah, I'll arrange a session. I'll get Tharia in for certain. Tharia's always in. If B is available and not working, we'll get B involved, and anyone else that might be involved. But yeah, we'll need to arrange a Jackbox session. So, you know, join that up. We'll arrange with people that are available, and, you know, we'll play a game. It'll be good. Do I need to be able to solve all of these to find the spacesuit, do you think? Yeah, you could have very easily been in Jackbox and I not had a clue. Because sometimes the names that people have, I have no idea who the people are that are in them. Jack swam in the lake. She sank to the bottom. Poked a stick deep and came back up into her hair. Both eye sockets. Came back up into her hair. Oh, I can just put these in order. That's interesting. I can just tell it to go put all these in order. Jane swam into the lake. She sank to the bottom. No, Jane swam to the bottom of the lake and placed stick deep into her both eye sockets. Jane swam into the lake, came back up, and placed her hair stick deep into both eye sockets. And placed her fingers stick deep into both her eye sockets. It probably won't let me solve this because I'm missing bits. But I feel like Jane swam to the bottom of the lake, came back up, her hair, came back up, dried her hair, and placed both her fingers stick deep into both her eye sockets. I'm not going back for the missing lyrics, but we'll solve the songs the best that we can. Golden boy was found. Tied to a tree. Golden boy was found tied to a tree. No one knows who he was or how he got there. He now lives in the office. He was tied to a tree. Surface. He was tied to a tree. Golden Boy was found next to the lake surface. He was tied to a tree. No one knows who he was or how he got there. He now lives in the office. I think that's the correct order. I'm just gonna check. Surface. He was tied to a tree. No one knows who he was or how he got there. He now lives in the office. Golden Boy. I nod once to you. For a bite or a nibble, or was that for marbles? Report to Sam. Even if it's a loved one, the ceremony will be peaceful and respectful. A lookalike. Report a lookalike. I mean, it's probably a report. Even if it's a loved one. Report a lookalike to Sam, even if it's a loved one. The ceremony will be peaceful and respectful. And they will be put down. Permanently. The ceremony of killing them will be peaceful and respectful. Of putting them down. Spacesuit was under Golden Boy the whole time. The ceremony will be peace and respectful to Sam, even if they die, even if we have to murder them. Yep. Jane swam and placed both her eye sockets her hair. That's a pretty good guess. Jane swam and placed both her eye sockets in her hair. Could have been a good one. Could have been a good one. Okay, we picked up an astronaut suit. It's a good job I didn't go on the train without coming back here, isn't it? And trying to get that. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sam. I mean, we have to try and shoot him with a marble. We've got 2 marbles left. We have to make certain. 1 marble remains. That's all that we need. Okay, so there's probably a bad ending if you go on the train without a spacesuit to survive the water. Is what I'm imagining. Now I need to find my way to the other side of the planet. In the darkness. Ceremony will be respectful. That didn't even load up and we just immediately transitioned. This the right place? Did I come the right way? Train tracks? Maybe? Maybe I did? Okay, we found the train. It's funny how it wouldn't let me get back off the train after getting into it without the spacesuit, isn't it? But it knew that I had gone in it. Okay, spacesuit on. Lever on. There wasn't a painting thing for the last painting, which is interesting. Let's just ignore that bit, that there wasn't a painting for the last painting. I'm sure it's not important. That was a curious noise. Are we in the water? Did we make it? What happened? That sounded like it was cracking. The ceremony will be respectful. Maybe it's a ceremony of marriage to the lookalike of a loved one. Not the ceremony of putting them to death. Maybe it's all nice. But they must have found the statue of the glowing person and called him Golden Boy. And then they all turned into statues. Which means that he couldn't have ripped off all their faces, because he was found first according to that series of events. How the heck am I meant to see anything in this? Okay, good. It's actually gotten light, because we're actually in the real world now. We're out of the lake. We were in the lake, and we got out of it.
Please enter the combination.
Juliet, Alpha, Delta,
Of course.
Romeo, Bravo.
Jadrib. Of course it is. Bon voyage! We're not taking you with us, Lee, even though we promised. Sorry about that. It's funny how we didn't need a spacesuit the whole time and we didn't even realise we weren't in a spacesuit. You know? Just breathing this planet's atmosphere perfectly normally. Managed to find your way back to the space shuttle.
Did you hear the rooster?
That was Sylvio Blackwaters. Abe Goldfarb was Lee.
The name of the
Or Maya Hansen Bergwitz. We probably get to hear all the songs all in one go now. The voice of Sky Radio, Jacob Jan Slocum.
Dirt and muddy water will fill her dying breath.
But we did solve a lot of the songs, we just missed a few. Probably because I accidentally fell off the first level a bit wrong. And skipped a bit of it. We don't talk about that. Don't talk about how I broke the game whatsoever.
Calls my name, but I remember just the same.
But she didn't remember, so we solved all the songs, to be fair.
Don't swim in that lake.
It's funny how this actually has an Earth atmosphere. Like, were we just on Earth the whole time, but under a weird demon lake?
But I remember.
Which is why then did we need a spacesuit if it's an Earth atmosphere? Look at the blue sky and the clouds. Speak of the Black Lakes. Yeah, it is just all one song, isn't it?
My back on you.
Turned our back on you.
Cover ears up to.
Cover your ears up. Walk away from that lake. Yeah, it was an interesting puzzly horror game, for certain. With some musical elements. This is There's a Witch, Witch, Witch. We didn't see anything about a witch that dragged us under the lake. Just, apparently it's a song. And she poked you in her eyes with her hair. Both eyes. But we never saw her, this witch. All we heard was the demon Lee. And Golden Boy.
To the street he came. She dragged him to the woods. Dragged him to the woods. With the tree root she had him gasping.
See, we solved that one.
She'll call your name out.
We never got to do this one though.
From water cold as ice.
Because there wasn't even a podium for it.
She'll drag you down and cut herself a slice.
and she'll cut herself a slice of you. Thank you to Evolve as well for the code, because it was DreadXP and Evolve who gave me the code, so that's very, very much appreciated. There's an extra song?
The smaller the sun in the sky, it's safe to say we're drifting away.
We're drifting away.
Soon it'll be nothing but night.
Nothing but light. But we still had to get on a lander, so, you know, it couldn't have been Earth, right? That was Sylvio Blackwaters. Thank you to MC Agama earlier for the raid. Very, very, very much appreciated. And anyone else that might have been hanging about, watching and lurking. I appreciate you all. That's what I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back on Monday. Well, we'll be playing something else. I'm going to raid... I can spell, apparently. How was that not correct? A raid! It's Gemma Edwards, if you want to pop along for the raid, very much appreciated. She's doing a rock night and it'll be rock music, so have a good time over there and I'll catch you all next time. Feel free to drop a message and celebrate the raids. Bye 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 bye.